What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD. We got the Suns. We got the Miami Heat. Looks like it was a complete blowout. Let's take a look at these fourth quarter highlights. Let's freaking go. Phoenix at home, up 15 points against the Miami Heat. No Jimmy Butler, and no Kevin Durant. Still dealing with that hamstring soreness. And we got some news going into the next game. So let's go ahead and get into it, baby.
Goes back to the defense you're talking about.
So let me see. We got Love passing over to Bam Adebayo, right into the paint in the restricted area. Makes it look easy. Damn, Allen looks like he may have got popped. That's probably what happened there. So again, I didn't watch the Suns game because I was watching the Warriors game, and they tend to overlap a lot, and that's gonna happen again tomorrow. I'm like, why are we doing this? Well, I gotta have to like pick one or the other. I can't stay watching both games at the same time. It's either one or the other. It can't be both. It just can't. So here we go. So we got Bradley Beal gives it over to Eubanks for the jam over Love. My goodness. Looks like they got Eubanks back into the rotation. So that's pretty interesting there. So let's go. Let's see who has the ball. I don't know most of the players on the Heat, so you have to forgive me. I'm gonna have to just call out numbers and stuff. So it gets, oh, Bam, number 13, he tips it in, and one. Yikes. That's not good. 9 minutes, 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 96-79, going to Phoenix. Bradley Beal with the rock, goes to his left. He's just driving in. He's like, oh, let me step this back real quick and get it in. And one. Whoa, that's what's up. That's what's up, Buttercup. Let's go. So Bam Adebayo with the ball, drives into the paint, gets some contact. That and the foul. That's a delayed call by the referees. A lot of delayed calls this year in 2024. So people are like, man, that's so delayed. There we go. So Bradley Beal with the ball again. Gives it over to Yusuf Nurkic, excuse me. It's not Yurkic, it's Yusuf Nurkic. Let's get the names right, folks. Let's get the names right. So he got the double team. He was able to give it over to Yusuf Nurkic over here. And makes it, oh, he actually gets his rebound back. Misses the first shot. It goes in with 3 people defending him. Incredible offense by Yusuf Nurkic. All right, Tyler Hero gives it to Robinson with the 3-point. It goes in. He's a good 3-point shooter, folks. They got to pay attention to Robinson. So Allen gives it over to Devin Book. Book got him shook. Take a look. That's what's up. There you go. Nice. So there's 4 minutes left in the game. Tyler Hero with the ball. A nice little floater goes in there for the 2. Devin Booker with the ball. Goes back to Miami. 0 gives it over to Tyler Hero. Goes into the paint. Shoots it again with a nice floater. Interesting with those floaters there. Time's grinding down. Devin Booker gets the ball, passes it over to Bradley Beal to Grayson Allen with the 3-point shot. Gives it everything he's got. That's what's up. Oh my goodness, here we go. Devin Booker with the ball. They're coming in with the screen. Gives it over to Eubanks with the 3. Oh, a big man with the 3-point shot. My goodness. All right, passes out. Oh, he misses the opportunity. Oh, almost backcourt violation, but it didn't happen. Oh, Josh Okogie said, no, 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 sir, not today. Erased that opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Who is that? Number 8 with the 3-point shot goes in with a minute left. Scores 113-95. This is basically over, ladies and gentlemen. That is all she wrote in that game last night. Yes. So there you go. Those are your highlights for the Phoenix Suns against the Miami Heat. So I find it interesting that the Miami Heat goes to Golden State and they beat them in their home with no Jimmy Butler, with no Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry. I gotta get that right. But they come to Phoenix, they come to Desert City, and they get blown out. So that tells you, and like Stephen Curry's already talked about this, they don't have an identity. They don't know what to do. Like when they're put in certain situations, they just kind of go for it. And then that's a problem. We already talked about Stephen Curry, talked about the Warriors, that devastating loss against the Nuggets. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother time. But the fact that the Miami Heat came over to Phoenix and got blown out, says that, you know, we got something. And we did this without Kevin Durant. He's been out with that hamstring soreness. So you take a look at the line scores. Let me just put on some music for just a moment. We can hear it. There we go. Put on some music so we have something to listen to as we go through this. But anyways, yes, take a look at the line scores. If you take a look at the bottom, fast break points 13-4. The big league is 21. Bench points, Miami got Phoenix. I don't know what's going on with the Phoenix bench. That is something to slightly concerned, not too concerned, but something to think about. Turnovers is kind of wild. Miami's those turnovers aren't going to get it done, but somehow they still got more points on turnovers against Phoenix. Very interesting. Taking a look at the box scores. If I can do this right, there we go. Box scores. Top scores on Miami. We got 4 people in double digits, with Jaquez Jr. with 10, Bam Adebayo with 28, Kevin Love with 20 off the bench, and Justin Richardson with 10 off the bench. Coming over to Phoenix, we got Grayson Allen with a 30-point game. Good job, Grayson Allen, doing his thing. Holy moly, that's good stuff. Then you got Bradley Beal being consistent with 25, Devin Booker with 20, and then we have Drew Eubanks with 11 points. Very interesting. Take a look at the standings. We got Miami. They're in 5th in the East, 20 wins, 15 losses. Coming over to Phoenix, they are 8th, 19-16, with a 1-win streak at the moment. And then in terms of news, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Coach Vogel has already gave the injury report to the NBA prior to their matchup with the Memphis Grizzlies, starting with Bol. I didn't realize that's because I didn't watch the game. He must have picked up an injury earlier in that game, but he picked up a injury to the right ankle sprain. Cristobal, Kevin Durant still with that hamstring, and Aaron Gordon with the knee. Yusuf Nurkic, he does have a bruise above the eye, but he is considered available. So that is very interesting. In here it says Bol has impressed in recent action. More can be read about that here, but will miss Sunday with an ankle sprain after initial x-rays came back negative last night. Little will also be missing another game due to knee soreness that has plagued him for the last 2 weeks. The biggest name in Durant is officially questionable after missing the last 3 games with his hamstring injury. He was spotted getting up shots on Saturday's shoot-around, which is great. That's good news to see. He's still trying to get used to it and trying to see if he can go through the soreness and play for the Phoenix Suns, but he's missed 3 games so far with that soreness, and it's kind of frustrating. Let's get back to this. It is pretty frustrating to see the big 3 not play together. I think they played a total of 2 games throughout this entire regular season, and then now that we have Bradley Beal, he's looks good, he's looking healthy, he's performing consistently, hitting you 20-25 points per game. It's very frustrating to now see Kevin Durant work on his stuff. Now obviously he's going through some stuff. Let him heal, let him recover. We don't want people to be playing hurt, never want that to happen, but it's highly frustrating to see the big 3 not play with each other, to really see if all of the work, all of the trades, all of the acquisitions, all of the moves was worth it. I can't say that it has been so far. Earlier in the season, I mentioned in the first quarter of the season, first 20 games, they actually did worse this year than they did the year prior with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, Ish Wainwright, like all these other players that they got rid of. It's like, and you're performing worse than you did the same time last year. So I just don't get that, but hopefully things are starting to gel. They did have this funky loss against the Clippers, but we can't look past the Clippers. The Clippers are actually looking like a good team. They were looking like a joke when they traded for Harden and they lost their first 5 games with him on the team, but they made some adjustments. They're starting to gel, and they are starting to become a problem in the West. The Timberwolves are having some issues. It looks like they did win a game, which is great. So they're still number 1, with Oklahoma City Thunder second place, with the Nuggets being 3rd. So with that being said, the last thing I wanted to talk about is Devin Booker. He seems to be fine. We're not stressing about Devin Booker. However, there is something going on. It makes no sense to me how Devin Booker, who's outperforming both Klay Thompson and Austin Reeves, yet he's not in the top 10 in the votes for your NBA All-Star team. So it's very, I wouldn't say it's upsetting. I am slightly disappointed, especially in that beach house. That crowd is sold out every time. And obviously there's more than just those 18,000 people in that arena. There's a whole United States, a whole globe that can access the NBA app and vote. But ladies and gentlemen, how are we voting Klay Thompson and Austin Reeves over Devin Booker? Come on now. I've been voting for this guy, but you know, I'm just one person. And of course, there's some other players that you might enjoy, that you might like better than Devin Booker. To be fair, he has had some, you know, issues in the past, but it seems like he's kind of leveled out and he's playing consistently, and his numbers well surpass both Klay Thompson and Austin Reeves. Not necessarily combined, but they are better than Austin Reeves and Klay Thompson by quite a bit. So the fact that he's not even in the top 10 is kind of telling. I mean, they had Ja Morant was on top of Klay Thompson and Austin Reeves, and he just came back 2 weeks ago from suspension. Because remember when he was doing all this and everybody saw it on Instagram, and the NBA is like, okay, you're suspended for like the first quarter of the season. He had just came back, and somehow he's doing good stuff. Don't get it twisted. He's doing well. The Grizzlies have been performing well since he's been back. In fact, they're currently 12-23. They just won their last game. Like, the Grizzlies can start doing some stuff. So what do y'all think about all of this? I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Really appreciate y'all. If you enjoy what you watch, make sure you watch another one of my videos. We're posting these as the games end. If I have the time and I have the energy, I will come up and make a video and post it on my YouTube channel, which that last one I made when the Warriors lost in disgusting fashion to the Denver Nuggets. They actually did very well, so it's kind of peaked up, and that's okay. You know, I'm a small channel, so I don't expect to hit or blow up or anything, but it's good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what's up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.